Okay. Um, Good afternoon, everyone. Lachman, Alok, Aman, Amar, Viswajit, Yoti, Mandeep, Nandan, Nashiv, Prasenjit, Vaibhav, Preeti, Rahul, Ronak, Ravi, Rohit, Roshan, and Subham. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Very good afternoon, all of you. Okay. So let's start. In our previous class, we discussed about how to introduce yourself in an interview, right? Actually, we already discussed this topic, but for the lateral students, I'm repeating again because it's very important to know how to introduce yourself. It's an important part of an interview, it's an important part of a recruitment process. That's why I'm repeating for the lateral students. And in our previous class, we already discussed about how to introduce yourself. I provided also a sample copyright. I hope all of you are prepared to introduce yourself because I already told you, right, that take preparation. In our next class, I will ask you to introduce yourself. So I will ask each participant present here to introduce yourself. After that, we will also discuss about some common interview questions. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with Avinash. Alphabetically I am starting. Okay. um, so let's start with Avinash. Avinash, introduce yourself. Where is Avinash? Okay. Abdul is there. Abdul Rahman Ansari from Civil. Abdul, are you there? Abdul.
Yes, ma'am.
Abdul, introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am. मैम आवाज जा रहा है?
Yes, Abdul, you are audible.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Abdul Rahman Ansari. I am from Bokaro, Jharkhand. I have completed intermediate from Chandankari Plus 2 High School. Recently, I have BTech course in Dumka Engineering College from Civil Engineering branch. My hobby is playing cricket and I also love reading. That's all about me. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Abdul, but you have to prepare yourself because you have to include some other points also, right? You have to start at first in the proper manner, then you have to include, yes, you have told about educational qualification, but you have to include your goal. Okay, your short term goal, long term goal, as well as your strength. Okay, or do you have any work experience or not? If you are a fresher, then you have to highlight your strength also. There are some other points you have to include in your introduction. It's not complete introduction whatever you have told. Yes, you are trying, definitely I appreciate, but you have to prepare yourself in a better way and try to give your best. It's not complete introduction that you have told. Okay, Abdul, I hope that next time you will be well prepared. You are not well prepared today.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Abdul. Now Bharat is there. Bharat Bhushan. Bharat,
Yes, ma'am.
introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, ma'am. First of all, thanks for giving me this golden opportunity to introduce myself. I am Bharat Bhushan. I am basically from Bihar, and I did my schooling from Samastipur and diploma with civil engineering from Government Polytechnic College. Currently, I am pursuing the BTech with civil engineering in Dumka Engineering College, Jharkhand. I belongs to normal family and a joint family. My strength is to do hard work and be a disciplined person. My currently aim is to do best in my study, and I had no experience till now. My hobby is to play cricket, um, and that's it. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Bharat. But while telling, it seems that you are not enough confident and you are just thinking about while telling. You are thinking like what to say next and all. But while giving introduction, it means you are telling about yourself, so you should be aware about all the qualities you have. So try to be more confident enough while giving your introduction. Yes, Bharat.
Hello.
Yes, Bharat, you are audible. Say. Oh, okay, Bharat. Um, okay, thank you so much. But while giving you the introduction, it seems that you are not confident. That means you are thinking about what to say next. So, whenever we are saying something about ourselves, we should aware about all the qualities we have, all the strength we have, and we shouldn't hesitate or taking pauses. We should be more confident because we are telling something about ourselves, right? So it's the most common thing, the common question you can um, expect from the interviewer. Introduce yourself, and while giving introduction you should be more confident and more energetic, and at the same, obviously you have to be more formal. You can like, suppose we are interacting with our friends, or we will not talk in the same, or we will not communicate in the same manner when we will communicate with the interviewer, right? So here we are practicing, on formal occasions, how will you introduce yourself? You have to imagine that you are in front of the interviewers and you are giving introduction. Now how will you introduce yourself? So you have to be more energetic, you have to be more confident, right? And you have to be different from other candidates at the same time. Always remember that. Okay, so take more preparation and be well prepared, Bharat. Now move on. Viswajit is
Okay, ma'am.
there. Viswajit, Viswajit Mahato. Viswajit, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Viswajit, introduce yourself.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Biswajit Mahato, and I am basically from Bokaro, Jharkhand. But I am currently staying in Dhanbad. I have completed my diploma
from Silli Polytechnic, Silli, Ranchi, and currently pursuing in Dumka Engineering College, Dumka, with branch mechanical. My strengths are I am self-motivating and disciplined, and I am hardworking person. So that's all. Thank you.
Biswajit, also try to mention your goal, your long-term goal and short-term goal, your aim and hobbies, and um, yes, try to decode your name. Try to start with some motivating quotation. You know, try to include something more. It again it doesn't sound like complete introduction. No, where is the energy? You also have to be more confident and energetic. Suppose you are going to face an interview and they are asking you, introduce yourself. Will you introduce in the same manner as you are as you were saying, or as you were introducing yourself? No, if you introduce in this manner, you will not get selected, because there are so many candidates like you, all of you here. Please, be well prepared, be more confident and energetic, because there are so many candidates like you. Why will they choose you? Say, you have to be different, right? So why will they choose you? There are so many candidates. You have to present yourself in such a way so that they choose you, or so that you can get selected. So prepare yourself. Well, but here it seems like no one is well prepared. Let's see. Okay, now Hani is there. After Biswajit, Hani is there. I'm going alphabetically, okay? So now Hani is there. Hani, okay. Hani, introduce yourself. Let's see.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I would like to start with a quote that action speaks louder than a voice. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Hani Bharti. I am currently staying in Dumka and born and brought up in Dumka only. I have passed my intermediate from SciTech Academy Dumka, and now I am currently pursuing BTech from Dumka Engineering College. My short term goal is to complete the BTech, is to get the engineering degree, and finally to complete GATE and SSC exam. My strengths are that I am hardworking, self-motivating, and innovative, and I can work under pressure. Lastly, I would like to end up by decoding my name, where H stands for honest, O for optimist, and for nice, E for elegant, and Y for youth. That's all. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much, Hani. Okay. You have presented yourself very nicely, and now it seems complete introduction. All of you prepare yourself in this way. Okay, and always remember that you have to be very precise. Okay, you have to cover all the points, and you have to be very precise, because they will not give you 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You have to just complete within 4 or 5 minutes maximum. So try to be more precise and try to cover all the points within this short span of time. Okay, Hani, very nice. All the participants, try to prepare yourself. Always be well prepared. Okay, now next, move on. Yoti is there. Yoti Rani Hasda. Yoti, introduce yourself.
Yes, good afternoon to all of you. Thank you for giving me opportunity.
With the beautiful quotation, success is a journey, not a destination, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Jyotirani Hasda. I am basically from Godda but currently staying in Sahibganj. I have completed my intermediate from DAV Public School, Bokaro and currently pursuing BTech from Dumka Engineering College. My strength is I am self-motivating, disciplined and hard-working person. My short-term goal is to get a job in required company where I can utilize my skills. And my long-term goal is to be in respectable position in that organization. And my hobby is poetry writing and craft making. Finally, I like to conclude by decoding my name, that is J for Justitious, Y for Young, O for Obedient, T for Talented and I for Initiator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Yoti. Very good. You have presented yourself very nicely. Thank you so much. Now let's move on. Lachman is there. Lachman Mandal from Mechanical. Okay. Lachman, introduce yourself. Where is Lachman? Lachman, are you there? What happened? Okay. Now Lachman is.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Lachman, introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
And all my friends. First of all, thank you for giving me opportunity to introduce myself. I am Lakshman Mandal. I am basically from Dumka, currently staying in West Bengal. Coming to my educational qualification, I have pursuing my BTech in Steam Mechanical Engineering from Dumka Engineering College, Dumka. I did my intermediate in the HDI. I have done my SSC HDI High School. We are four in my family, and my father is a businessman, and my mother is a homemaker. Coming to my strength, I am self-motivated ability to cope and changing the environment. My hobbies are watching movies, swimming, playing cricket. Coming to my goals, my short-term goals is get to place well-reputed company, and my long-term goal is achieve a good career in my life. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Lachman. Thank you so much. It's nice, but sometimes you are taking pauses. So try to avoid taking pauses while giving introduction, self-introduction, especially. Okay. Otherwise, nice. Very good. Now let's move on. Nandan. Nandan is there. Nandan Kumar Rajak. Nandan. Nandan, are you there? What happened, Nandan? No response. Those who are not responding, I will remove them. Nandan, you are not audible. Is there any problem? Okay, let's move on. He's not responding. Niranjan. Niranjan Hembrom. Niranjan.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Niranjan, introduce yourself.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, good afternoon to one and
all those who are presented right now. My name is Niranjan Amram, and my place is I am belong from Jharkhand, from Sahibganj district, and I have completed my schooling from Ramkrishna Vidya Mandir High School, Makanpur, Bhagalpur. According to my skill and experience, I am a fresher and my strength is I am a good communicator and a multitasker. Ma'am, according to my life skill, life aim, I want to become a good engineer in my life. And my hobbies is I like to play games. So that's all about me. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Niranjan. Thank you so much. Now let's move on. PKS is there. PKS, introduce yourself. PKS Kumar from Mechanical.
Yes, ma'am.
PKS, introduce yourself.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am, and all my dear friends. Thank you for giving this opportunity. I starting my introduction with some beautiful quotation. Type is the art of drawing without an eraser. My name is Pikesh Kumar. I am basically from Godda, Jharkhand, and currently staying in Godda. I have completed ISC from Godda. I am currently studying from Dumka Engineering College. My strengths are I am hardworking person and honest person. Self-motivated short-term goal is to get a complete a BTech and get a short-term job. Long-term goal is to be get a
Okay, I think PKS is facing some network issues and all. And oh, okay, I'm back. Okay, PKS, let's continue.
hello, ma'am.
Yes, PKS.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, PKS, you are audible. Let's continue.
Yes, ma'am. I continue. Again, I continue, ma'am. My network issue.
Yes.
I am audible, ma'am.
Yes, you are audible.
My name is Pikesh Kumar. I am from Godda, Jharkhand, Godda, and I completed ISC from Godda College, Godda, and I currently pursuing BTech from Godda, Dumka Engineering College, Dumka. My strengths are I am disciplined person and hardworking person and honest person. My short-term goal is to get a complete a BTech and get a short-term job. And my long-term goal is to get a government job. And I like to read biology books and watch self-motivated movies. And finally, I like to conclude decoding my name. P for productive, and I for intelligent, and K for kindly, E for energetic, S for smart, and H for honest. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Bikesh, thank you so much. Now let's move on. Who is there? Prasenjit. Prasenjit Mahato. Prasenjit. Prasenjit, introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Prasenjit Mato, and I am from Dumka. I am from Dumka. I have completed my diploma in Devgar district, and I am currently pursuing BTech in Dumka Engineering College. And my hobby is playing cricket and volleyball.
Say something about your goal and your strength, or you have to convince the recruiters. Now, how can you convince? Try to say something more about you, Prasenjit.
Hello.
Yes, Prasenjit. Don't
Hello,
you
ma'am.
have don't you have anything to say more? Okay, just think properly. I already provided sample introduction. You can go through that sample introduction and you can modify in your own way. You can include some other points also. You have to make your introduction more attractive because you have to convince the recruiters. You have to make them understand that you are fit for the job. And when the any interview is held, it's because they want to know you personally, right? So you have to provide them your personal details, and at the same time you have to create a complete image about yourself. That means what kind of a person you are, your aim, hobbies, your goal, your strength, your educational qualification, family background, so everything. So try to include some other points also so that you will be able to convince the recruiters. Okay. And I know that you can do it, just you have to take preparation. Now let's move on. Preeti is there. Preeti Kumari. Preeti, introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you for giving me a beautiful chance to introduce myself to my batchmate. My name is Preeti Kumari. I belong to Dhanbad, Jharkhand, and at present I am doing BTech Engineering in branch EC from Dumka Engineering College. I have completed my diploma from KK Polytechnic, stream EC, Dhanbad. My hobby is to read books. In free time, I would like to listen public speaker on YouTube. My short-term goal is to do my engineering with distinction, and my aim of life to become an engineer. It has been my dream since childhood to study engineering and become an engineer. My strength is my knowledge and my confidence, and my weakness is my nervousness. That's it. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Preeti. It seems that you are very confident. Confidently you have presented yourself. It's very nice quality. Always be confident, and whatever you have, just speak it confidently. Very good, Preeti. Now let's move on. Rakhal is there. Rakhal Kisku from Civil. Rakhal, introduce yourself. Rakhal, where is Rakhal? Rakhal, are you there? No response. Ronak. Ronak is there. Ronak Kumar Barnwal from Mechanical. Ronak, introduce yourself.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, Ronak, you are audible. You can continue now.
Good afternoon, ma'am, and everyone. I am Ronak Kumar Barnwal from Dhanbad. I have completed my matriculation from DAV Public School, and then I have completed my diploma from GP Koderma, and then I pursuing my BTech from Dumka Engineering College. My short-term goal is to get my BTech with well knowledge, and then I have to prepare for SSC JE. I like to play cricket, volleyball, and tennis. And my strength is I am hungry for work and quite honest with my work. That's it. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Ranak. It's fine you were trying, but I must say that sometimes you are taking long pauses. But
Yes.
try to avoid taking long pauses, because while giving introduction, if you think what to say next, it means that you are not aware of yourself. So you, before going to an interview, you can practice. You can practice again and again, but while giving introduction, you have to speak it very confidently. Don't take any kind of pauses. Whatever you know, just speak it clearly, confidently, and your approach should be convincing, so that you may you may able to make your recruiters convinced. Okay, so this is what I can suggest. Now let's move on. uh, who is next? rohit rohit Kumar Mandal. Rohit, introduce yourself.
Good evening. Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am, and good evening, everyone. At first, I would like to start with a quote that every moment is a fresh beginning. My name is Rohit Kumar Mandal, and I'm from Dumka, Jharkhand. I completed my diploma in mechanical engineering from Government Polytechnic Karachi, and currently I'm pursuing my BTech in mechanical engineering from Dumka Engineering College. My strength is that I am a self-motivating and optimistic person. My short term goal is to get a job in a required place where I can utilize my skills. And my long term goal is to get a job where I can learn and grow in the best way possible. My hobbies are vlogging and traveling to unexplored locations. And at last, I would like to conclude by decoding my name, where R stands for reliable, O for optimistic, S for honest, I for iconic, and T for thoughtful. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Rohit, very good. You seem very confident and you have presented yourself very nicely. Very good. Now let's move on. Roshan is there, Roshan Murmu. Roshan, introduce yourself.
Thank you for giving me opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Roshan Murmu. I am from Dumka, Jharkhand. I have completed matriculation in 2018 in St. Joseph School, Dumka, with the aggregates of 75%. And later, I completed my diploma in mechanical engineering from Madhupur Polytechnic, Madhupur, with a 75%. My father name is Mahendra Murmu. My mother name is Mary Nilma Baski. My father is a teacher. My mother is a teacher. And now I am working in the Webesto plant. Thank you all about from my sides.
Okay, Roshan, thank you so much. Nice, but you can include some more points, because your introduction seems very short. So you can include some other points, like as you have told that you are working now. So try
Yes,
to
madam.
try to provide
Machine design engineering.
Okay. Try to provide complete information. Like you can tell them the name of the organization where you are working, or what kind of projects you have undertaken, or something about your work experience. You have a very strong point that you are already working. So you can use these. Yes, you can use these, and you can tell them something more about your work experience. Right, so you can tell them. It's a very good point. You can highlight, you can include some other points also. So this is what I can suggest. You can include some other points. Okay, otherwise nice. Your
Okay.
introduction is nice. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Now,
ma'am. Thank you.
okay. Now let's move on. Shreya is there. Shreya Bharti. Shreya, introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself.